Well, hello, hero. So, people aren't actually seeing your content on Facebook, which can be frustrating, but a few small tweaks could see your posts blowing up. Hey peeps, my name is Dory Spencer, aka D-Spence, your friendly neighborhood geek, helping entrepreneurs and creators just like you easily understand technology so that you can gain confidence, grow your vision, and unleash your superpowers on the world. One of the biggest struggles Facebook users have is in moving from consuming content to creating content. Most of the time, the settings and privacy standards you set as a consumer of social media are not what you need to find success as a creator on those platforms. Today, we will cover the important changes you need to make to your Facebook settings to see your organic reach grow. You will definitely want to stick with me to the end for a secret superpower that will have your new contacts finding you easy as pie. Alrighty then, let's get you seen. We are gonna head right over here to Facebook, hit the down arrow in the top right corner, choose settings and privacy, and then go to the main settings option. This is going to be our jumping off point for all of the different settings we are going to look at today for massive growth. First and foremost, we are going to put ourselves into the privacy category here on the left-hand side. We are going to scroll down until we find the section marked your activity. The first thing that we want to change here, this is a biggie, who can see your future posts? Open up your mind and you want to set that to public. The other thing that you want to change here is who can see the people, pages, and lists that you follow. Go ahead and set that to only me. You will understand in future content as to why that is very, very important. Trust me, for now, just go ahead and set that to be only me. Now, we are going to scroll on down to where it says how people find and contact you. Hello, hello, hello. And all you hear back is your own voice. That's what posting to Facebook can feel like sometimes if you don't have a large network. So let's open up your world to connection. In the how people find and contact you section, everything here should be set to everyone with one exception. What you want to do is who can send you friend requests, who can look you up using email, phone number, and do you want search engines to find and share your content? The answer is yes, 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 and every day, yes. The one exception, the who can see your friends list option. You most definitely want to set that to be only me. This is going to decrease the likelihood of your friends and followers being spammed and harassed by hackers or potential fake accounts. The last thing you need is for a fake account to gain access to everyone in your network. The next section we're going to cover is called Profile and Tagging. On the left, you're going to want to click on that option in the settings menu, and let's take a look at what we have here. The very first thing that you can see is who can post on your profile. I have this set to be friends. I would urge you to do the same because we certainly don't want to encourage or pass on spam. No spam for you. Now, the other two options in this area, you're going to want to open those up. Who can see what others post, allow everyone to see what's posted on your profile, allowing others to share information specifically in your stories. So make sure you set those to be everyone and on respectively. And then move on down to the next section called tagging. You are going to want to open this up, baby. Do you see a theme here? Who can see your posts that you're tagged in? Set that to everyone. The last section on this particular page is called reviewing. You, for now, are going to want to make sure that both of these options are set to be on because we don't want just willy-nilly anyone being able to post just anything they want to our sacred timeline. Go ahead and set those to be on, and in my next video, we will get into this in more detail. We are rapidly moving through these. The next on our list is going to be public posts. When you select that on the left, you are going to see the very first question at the top says, who can follow me? I want to stress this wholeheartedly. Your potential audience can see your number of friends as well as your number of followers on your profile. Allowing people to follow your content will boost that number and it will show the world that you are gaining influence as your network grows. Everything else in this section should also be set to public. The last section we're going to look at is a solid gold piece of superhero material, and that is the stories section. There is a lot of power in using stories on Facebook right now. So the key here is to allow others to share your content through their stories and timeline. The more people that see you, they will just follow fall in love with you and your message. You get audience growth, and you get audience growth, and you get audience growth. Who's ready for that bonus tip, that secret superpower that I promised you that will just have your contacts finding you easy as pie? In your main settings area, the very first thing that you see come up is a general profile settings page. I would like to draw your attention to, drumroll please, the username section. One of the things that people don't realize is that when you create a Facebook account, Facebook randomly generates a username for you. So depending on how popular or common your name is, you might end up with a username that reads something like this: Jane Smith 20571. That's not very unique, and I doubt it speaks to the message you want to put out to the world. You have the ability to edit this and set it to be whatever you'd like, within reason if it's available, which becomes your calling card of sorts. You simply hit this edit button and you choose a username. The program is going to tell you immediately if that's something that's available to you, and if it is, go ahead and hit Save Changes. A potential option here is picking your handle that you use on other major social media accounts. It's important to have some uniformity as someone moves from looking at your Instagram or Twitter or TikTok or Snapchat account to looking at your Facebook account. Consider creating a username that is the same across all of your platforms. When you meet a potential contact and they say, hey, let's connect on Facebook, you don't have to say, oh, go ahead and look me up. My name's Jane Smith, and have 27 Jane Smiths appear. You're not going to make contact with that person. They're not going to find your profile very easily. Editing that username and giving it something special and unique to you makes it a heck of a lot easier for contacts to find you on Facebook. So imagine that same contact says, hey, let's connect on Facebook. Now you can say, oh, my handle is Dispense Dares. Go ahead, let's connect. When they open Facebook and they type in Dispense Dares, only one profile, my profile, appears. It makes it super easy for them to hit that friend request or follow button. You've grown your audience by 1. Now that your settings are poised for massive growth, you'll want to protect your account as well as your growing audience from potential hackers or that dreaded spam that's running rampant on Facebook. You don't want to be the reason that your beloved grandma gets bombarded with friend requests and those hey girl, hey messages in her inbox, do you? That's not being a good Facebook friend. Check out this video for how to protect your account as well as your growing network while you share your superpowers with the world.